Hi everybody, my name is Kathy. This is my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. It is a Flosstube channel and it's mainly about cross stitch and sometimes other kind of crafty things thrown in just for fun. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020, and I'm going to do something a little different today. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I even mentioned it early in 2019 as something I had planned for the year, never got around to it, and it's a craft room tour. I don't know, I just probably thought that my room wasn't organized enough or clean enough or whatever, but you know, I've been spending a lot of time in here in the last few weeks, and I think it's probably about as good as it's going to get, but I just wanted to explain why I want to do this. Watching craft room tours on YouTube is something I really like to do. It's I think it's interesting to see how people organize and have everything set up in their rooms. A lot of the craft room tours on YouTube are sewing rooms or quilting or paper crafting, but it still kind of can apply to our craft of cross stitch. Because you do get a lot of organizational ideas and placement of things, and I don't know, I just like to see what people have in their craft rooms and how they deal with their stuff. So that's what I'd like to do today, and I hope you enjoy it just as much as I enjoy watching other people's tours. Some of them are over the top, super fitted, just very, very well organized and custom built. And, it's fun to see that. It's also fun to see more casual ones, kind of like, I guess, like mine too. So I hope this helps you out. This is something you enjoy. If it isn't, that's okay. My feelings won't be hurt. You can just skip over it and go on to whatever else you're gonna do, but know that I'll be back with a regular Flosstube video in a week or so, give or take, and that's fine. So I hope you enjoy it. Just kind of bear with me for a minute. I'm gonna pause and I'll restart, and we'll get on with the tour. All right, this is the view of the craft room as I walk in. I'm just going to move the camera as slowly as possible. I've got the ceiling light on, and I also have the blinds closed because it gets a lot of light in here, and actually this is pretty good because you can see things, but I'll just move around really slowly. I'm going to start to my left and just go clockwise around and let you see everything. I'll move back a bit. This is my bookcase. I got this. I actually kept this when we moved. It was my son's bookcase in his room, and when he moved out, he didn't want it. So I thought, this is nice and sturdy, and it's big, and I could use this for storage and for display. So I have on top some baskets, and then it goes into other little storage things. I'll get a little closer and you can see I've got some jars with, really important things like, like this one has putka pods or whatever these things are called, buttons, Scrabble tiles, more buttons, wine forks. There's my scissors. Down here I just found these, like not too long ago, these sewing machine drawers, and what I'm going to do is have it marked. My husband is going to put a little top on it so it'll be like a complete unit, and I can have that for storage, but right now it's open on the top. This is my inbox where I put things that I don't know what to do with at the time. All right, and here we're getting to the important stuff. It's my chart storage, and I keep them in these nice little magazine holders, and like, as you can see, it's not fancy. It's none of them really match. There are some plastic ones, there's some cardboard, there are cardboard ones, and I do have special ones for Prairie School and Little House because I do have a lot of those charts, but I have just organized them according to subject. So I did have them organized according to designer, and I figured out that that didn't really make any sense when I was looking for something specific. I also have magazines and organized, kind of. I pretty much know what I have. And on the bottom I've got some books of all kinds. So this piece of furniture has really proved to be one of my favorite things because it is so versatile, and I don't care, I mean, if it gets dented up, because it's already been dented up. So let's go over here. Oh, this bag right here was made for me by my friend Suzanne. She knitted and felted it. Isn't that cool? Let's see what's in the closet. Oh, there's the closet. And I'm going to move back again a little bit. So this was just an ordinary closet when we moved in, and when we decided that this was going to be my craft room, Mark went ahead and he put in some shelving. So now it's a really, really good storage closet for craft things of all kinds. On the top, you can see I've got some frame things and miscellaneous. Oh, in fact, let's just say there's miscellaneous on every shelf. Got yarn. You know, the good thing is that it might not look super organized, but I know where everything is, which I'm very happy about. So these little containers, I think they're supposed to be scrapbook containers, but these are great for different things. And I do have them labeled so that I know what's going on there. Let's go to the bottom. Oh, this is where I have my fabrics. I got those containers again, scrapbook, I think, containers. Those are, I think I got those at Michael's, and they were on a really good sale. So I bought a bunch of them, and I organized them according to count. On the bottom, I have fabric, a lot of fabric pieces. So this is a really good space for things, and I'm just really glad that I had the shelves put in like that because it really has made all the difference in the world. Here's one of my favorite things on earth. You don't know how delighted I was not to have these in some kind of a cabinet where I would just have to hunt for them. All I got to do is come and open up the closet doors, and there's my thread. And there's my Victorian motto. I have organized these according to color, and they hang inside the door, and they're just fine there. So, yay. So I'm going to close this. Got some cross stitch that my mom made and one that I made. Down here is an old sewing cabinet that I found at an antique show a long time ago. All right, now the big giant piece of furniture in the room. It's huge. If you hear me moving something around, it's my IKEA cart. This thing has been so handy for so many things. In fact, when I do floss tubes, I put my camera tripod on it so and I can move it around a little bit. I'm going to move back. This is the giant piece of furniture in the room. I got this at a used furniture store, and it was a very good price, but the problem was we had to get it home ourselves. So we have a truck, and that evening we went back there with the truck, and the gentleman at the store helped us load it in, and somehow we got it off the truck and into the garage where Mark could do a few things to it and clean it up. And the problem was, after that, getting it up the stairs and into this room. And that's hard because this room has kind of like an inset door, and it was really difficult. So we called our brother-in-law Fred, and Mark and Fred hauled that thing up this thing up the stairs and into the room, and somehow wedged it in that door and got it in here. But right after that, I was told it's the only way it's going to come out is in pieces. So it stays in here until who knows when. Okay, let's see what's in here. No. So it had some really nice little shelves in it. Mark added another shelf. So I get extra storage room. This is where I keep my floss. So all of my bobbinated DMC is in the little standard DMC containers, as you can see. Anything that's not bobbinated, I have organized in these little plastic containers. And there's another one. There are more back here in the back that you can kind of see. When I do a project, I like to have my DMC on bobbins, but I don't want to bobbinate every single thing I have. I've got a lot of these things on sale, and so I do have a lot of extras, quite a bit. So I think that's the best way to do it for me. And I've got them labeled so I know where they are. So if I don't see one in here, I go here. I also have my overdyes. Yes, it still says Crescent Colors. I just haven't changed it yet. And I have them on rings in these tins. And those are also according to color, and I'm wondering if I should put those organize them according, like in alphabetical order, I should say. But everything in here fits really well. I've got bins for everything. I have a little bit of paper things, paper punching and stamping and things like that. I don't do much of it, but it's left over from what I did. It has a bottom compartment that I'm going to open up. And it's kind of, this to me, it's kind of a no man's land. It's one of those things, I have to get down on the floor to see what's in here, and there's probably a lot of stuff that can be gone through, and probably in the coming couple weeks I really want to do that. I want to go through it and see what I've got and see what I can get rid of, but at least it has a place for now. I will deal with that at some other point. Okay. There is my ladder. I got this at a antique. We have an antique show that's very close to us, and it comes in once a month during normal times. And I got that there. It's very old. It's very dented and beat up, and looks like they stored paint cans on it, but that's okay. I mean, I put stuff on it, and it's just fine. So little odds and ends. It's mostly a display piece. I probably could put some things like an organizational kind of thing on it, but I have not done that. On the bottom, I have some kitted up projects in that basket. It's my old sewing machine. It's still good. I'm going to keep it, of course. I have some lightweight storage up on a shelf. There's a little mirror that my niece made. And a tiny TV. It is a little, but it's fine. This little cabinet here, I got that at an auction. Really cheap. I think it was like $15. It was filthy. And I put it in my garage, and I came home from work. This is when my son was home for the summer or for a visit. I came home from work, and he had cleaned it. And it is really nice. I mean, totally worth that $15. And I keep power cords, charger things, and some framing pieces in it, like mat board and things like that. Some things that are not that pretty. So, in the corner of my basket, that basket holds my crochet project, my block afghan, all the yarn and all the pieces I already did. So, hopefully I'll be getting to work on that soon. I'm going to move my waste basket over. Yeah, my waste basket is actually a planter basket. So, this little ottoman kind of thing, I keep in here some framing things, frames and little things I've got to finish projects. Underneath also is my basket of, guess what? Whips. That's my whips basket. It is an old clothes basket that my mom actually did use when she would hang clothes on the line. So I really like it. It's pretty perfect for this, for all the whips. I had to move it out of the yarn basket and put my whips in here because, well, I needed more room. So let's see. Oh, there's my valance that I made. Just bright and flowery and cheerful and fun. Got the blinds, like I said, kind of closed. Hopefully you can see the things on my table. The lamp my husband made. He does lathe work. He also made this pencil holder. And in the corner is a metal, I think it's for parts, like shop parts, screws and things like that. It's from Harbor Freight. And when you get it, it's black. I know a lot of people have asked me about this before on my blog, and when you get it, it's black, and you have to put it together. And if you want to paint it, you can get some Krylon or whatever and spray it, and it is pretty cool. And my sewing machine. The table is something actually I bought. This is one of the few pieces in here that I bought new. It is perfect. This top, I don't care if it gets scratched, and it has gotten scratched. It has gotten hot glue on it, and it's just perfect for what I need it for. And I just wanted something I didn't have to worry about if it got a nick in it or whatever. The other good thing about it is these giant drawers. They go, like, I think they go all the way back. They just keep going. Look at this. It's ridiculous. For all the things I need. And I just put little drawer organizers in it. These little things. And everything has its little place in here. So, and there's two of them, which makes it even better. So there, that is that. And this one also goes all the way back. Sometimes I just have to put my hand back there to see what's going on back there, because they go all the way back. But it's really, really great table. I love it. It's the best. Got my light, a little bitty tiny little cabinet, just tiny, just for fun. Something else that oh, this is the one I made for my mom way back in 1981 or 2 or something. Another little shelf that I got secondhand. It's very cute. It's just fun little things on it. Oh, that glass thing in the corner, that belonged to Mark's grandmother. We used to call it the genie lamp, like the I Dream of Genie lamp. It's not, it's just like this weird vase or something. I don't know what that is. Another little sewing box, which I actually have things in. And there's my bulletin board. And I know you've seen this in the background of my videos. I made this a long time ago. It is padded and it has ribbon across it. I really like it. You can put everything on it that I want to put on it. Change it out sometimes. Take some things out. Put some new stuff on. Some more little things. Oh, there's my little cats and teapots. Cross stitch that I made. My sister Sheila made this for me for my birthday one year. I think it's beautiful. This thing holds beads. I used to do a lot of beadwork, a lot. And I used to sell beads on eBay, and I made jewelry and did all kinds of things. And then I didn't have them organized real well. Let's see. But this is the other thing that I bought that was new. And it organizes so well. It has these little removable plastic things in them in here, and I can just, I've got my, all my little tools. So, the good thing is I can double up some of them, and I can use it for extra storage, which is always nice, especially in a small room. Here's a little table I got from somewhere that was, I don't know, it was definitely, I don't know where I got this. Did I get this at the auction? I don't know. But I tried to chalk paint it, and it, I don't know, it didn't take the paint very well, but it's very handy where it is. The lamp I got at Goodwill for $3. Had to buy a shade. The shade probably cost more than the lamp did, but the lamp is just so cute. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my desk chair or my table chair back here. This is my comfy chair. And it has, the sunflower pillow was made and gifted to me by a friend. It is truly beautiful. It's done in something called cross point. And the quilt I bought at an auction for like $10. And it's really beautiful. So, I got a little cat hanger and a little bulletin board, which was made by my niece Grace. And she even made some tiny pins to put in it. So cute. Back here, I think I showed that once. I have a mirror on the door. And this is where I hang my other cutting mat, and I have this cushioned quilter's mat and roller. I've got some vinyl back there too. So I'm going to go back this way. Just give you one last view. I got to tell you about the window though. It faces the front of the house. I get unbelievable morning sun. It is really nice. I love it. And even in the afternoon, this is a very bright room, which is why I have the blinds closed. But because in the front of the house, I can just be just look out and see what's going on in the neighborhood. Be Gladys Kravitz, all I want. And if you know what that referred to, 2 points for you. So, I am so glad that you could come and visit my craft room today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it might have been a little shaky and a little, I don't know, but this is my first time doing something like this, so kind of be patient with me. And but I hope you enjoyed it and hope you got something out of it and just enjoyed your visit. So thank you, and I will see you very soon. Bye.